Good afternoon, Tribesters. I'm sitting out here with the babies, and I'm sure many of you are wondering how my little Enzo is. Well, here he is. There's Stella, there's Mommy, and there's Enzo. And Enzo's eye is much better. It still isn't back 100%. It will probably take a whole week to do that. But his eye, as you can see, is looking normal. I can still see some of the third eyelid, which is somewhat inflamed. But as I told you, I trust that I have trauma experience, and I could see that the eye was just cut on the eyelid underneath. And so there's Stella's normal eye, there's his normal eye, and there's his little other eye. So it will probably take a week for that to heal completely and all of the swelling to be gone completely. But as I told you, I know some shit. And so I didn't want to traumatize him any further. If you could have heard the screaming because of the fear of being attacked by something, which is what puppies do. That's fight or flight. They think they're being killed, and of course they're going to resist and scream and yell. And that was so traumatic for him. So I did not want to further traumatize him if I didn't have to. And had there been any indication that it wasn't just a superficial cut, I would have been to the fucking vet. This is not about me not wanting to take my puppies to the vet. Are you kidding? I just spent 2 fucking months keeping them alive. Who would even think that? Who would even assume that? It's got to be from a place of knowing there's some really shitty folks out there, but I'm not one of them. So, although I can suture, I can do blood, I can draw blood, I can, I can do an I had to do an episiotomy on my Mastiff when she had puppies because she couldn't pass them. They were too big. I've had to suture a cut. I've had to do a lot of things, but this is over 50 years. So I've just learned by trial and error. Making thousands and thousands of mistakes is how you gain knowledge. And so little Mr. Enzo is doing just fine. Him and Stella are going great guns. By the way, Enzo weighs 26 pounds. I just weighed him last night. And I didn't weigh Miss Stella yet, but I'll weigh her today. And of course, she'll get weighed tomorrow. I think the scale, my scale is slightly different because when Odin went to get weighed, he was 20 pounds, 0.2. I thought he was 23 pounds. According to my scale, he was 23 pounds. So I don't know how he dropped, but so maybe Enzo's only 24 pounds or 23, but he's a big boy. And they will be 10 weeks old on Wednesday. So Dr. Saltero does ears until 12 weeks or 30 pounds. So Enzo's close to that 30-pound range. And as you can see, he's just as happy as he can be, and he is absolutely fine. Grandma Diva takes care of her babies. I mean, I raised a couple of kids, y'all, by myself. I was a single mom for 22 years. And I was a poor white mom, so I had to freaking figure shit out. I bought this house in 1990. I learned how to tile. I learned how to landscape. I learned how to drywall. I learned how to texture. I learned how to joinery. I learned how to install doors. I learned how to do lots of shit over 40 years of owning this fucking house. So, thank you for the support of everybody. Little Mr. Is doing good. Little Miss Stella is doing good. Mama's doing good. We went for a long walk yesterday. And thank you for your responses on my inquiry about a podcast. I want to do some videos, educational videos. So I will be putting together some content to address all of these issues that you've all talked about. Cleo, I'll be happy to address nutrition for you. And some of you want to know about training. Certainly training, the fear factor, the 8 to 10 week fear factor with puppies. I'll address that. I will address whatever topics that you would like my input on. This is just my input. It's the Diva fucking show. Yes, I'm going to wear a tiara. And yes, I'm going to get some, you know, marquee lights and have the Diva show going, and address some of these issues, because I just have a lot of information in my fucking head. It's full of information. It's bursting at the fucking seams information. So look at how freaking cute they are and freaking happy they are. Stelly just fell right off of there, just laying down there. Enzo's got his little stick. Got my little baby stick. And Mommy's sitting here in the sun, maxing and relaxing. Grandma's sitting here in the sun. So, good morning, y'all. So tomorrow you'll get the video of me heading to see Dr. Saltero. I will do a video of him and them, so you get to meet him on a video. I will ask him if he'll be on the video and say hi to you. He's awesome. Dr. Mike. He doesn't know that he's going to be on live TV, but he will be. Sillies. So I've had lots of calls about deposits. I do think that Gertie is pregnant. Of course, I won't know. I'm going to do her ultrasound on the 19th instead of the 22nd. And so we'll know a little bit sooner. Oh my goodness. Oh, Stella. Stella, you're barking at your brother. The cuteness. It hurts. It's just painful how cute it is here. Cutiness. So that is our tomorrow video. And you will see the puppies when they're done, when their ears are all done, because Dr. Saltero is the only vet around that does this mole skin in the ears to just prop them up while they're healing, because stitches have to come out in 10 to 14 days. So we don't want to cover the stitches, and he doesn't put any tape, no foam, no cup, no e-collar, no Elizabethan collar, none of that stuff on your puppies. It's just so easy peasy Japanesey. It's amazing. So you'll get to see that. And, yeah. So, pretty girl. Grandma just had a bad day. There's Grandma. Oh, that's Booby right there. That's my boo laying there. Stella, coming over to see him. Here he comes. See his eye? He looks so much better. He's all better. Mama, are you hot over there in the sun? What you laying in the sun for then? Because it's hot. Go lay in the shade, Mommy. They love her. They love her. They love her. They love that, Mama. You gotta get him, Mama. You guys go lay in the shade. It's hot over here in the sun. Mama, what you doing in the sun? Why aren't you laying over here in the shade? Cooler over here. It's hot over there in the sun, actually. Swear to God, it's freaking hot. It's freaking hot out here. Oh, we're here in the shade, Mama. There, yes, there's the Stella. Okay, y'all. We got another little 10-minute-er, and you got to see that he's much better. And you get to see that you can trust me with some of my opinions and my choices and options, because I clearly was right about this one. And I am usually right, actually. It's funny. It's weird how that works.